What's up, everybody? Welcome back. We are doing more packs. We got another AEW Metal Universe blaster. It came a day early, so we'll open that up today. And then we got a lot of mail. I think they were trying to push out as much mail as possible before the winter storm, which is supposed to happen. What's happening now? So, like, temperature's been dropping all over Texas. What's up, Fotex? So, we have, I think, like 16 pieces that came in from eBay. So we'll see what all came in. Should be a lot of the autographs that I've been waiting on. Hey, Fotex, did you watch Saturday Night Main Event? Actually pretty good. I thought most of the matches were pretty good today. Really like the Shinsuke and AJ match. So it started off with Cody Rhodes versus Jacob Fatu, but then they just didn't have a match. They just ended up brawling all over the stadium, and it never actually became a match. They were fighting all over the arena, and then at the end, Drew McIntyre showed up and beat them both up, then walked off. So, no match, no winner, just them beating each other up until Drew McIntyre came out and beat them both. That was the first match. Second match was Tag Team Championship, Women's Tag Team Championship. Io and Rhea versus Roxanne and Liv. Got one of the autographs I was waiting on. This is one of the old Astros. He came back actually for 2 stints. He was a big part of our second championship. He was probably one of our top relievers at the time. Hector Neris. He wasn't so good the second time around, but the first time around, he was really good for us. But Rhea and Io ended up retaining against Liv and Roxanne. It's a pretty good match. Then it was Shinsuke versus AJ, and that was actually probably the best match of the night. That one was a really good match. That was the match I wish we would have gotten at WrestleMania. That WrestleMania match was terrible. This one was actually pretty good. Very solid match. AJ ended up coming out on top, which he needed to win. He's got the match with Gunther coming up, which he also needs to win. I can't have him retiring. I can't have him saying that this is his last year and then he retired from WWE in like the first month. Although there are rumors he's supposed to be wrestling, or he's supposed to be appearing on TNA, a bunch of other things. So he might be doing other shows, but I don't want him like out of WWE too. Not in January. We have an Olajuwon. This is the other Olajuwon that I ordered. So what happened was, the one I got yesterday was the one that I ordered last month. It just showed up yesterday. So I ended up ordering another one. And this one didn't take very long to get here. This one only took a week. The other one took almost a month to get here. So I have 2 of them. That's fine. Olajuwon's one of my favorite players of all time, so I'll take it. Let's see. What was after that? Was it the Fatal 4-Way? I guess it was the Fatal 4-Way right after that. That was the number 1 contenders match to see who was going to face Drew at the Royal Rumble. It was between Sami Zayn, Trick Williams, Damian Priest, and Randy Orton. Spoilers, they were in Canada. So who do you think won? Granted, that's not always the case. But this wasn't for a championship. This was just for a #1 contenders match, so it's pretty easy to guess who's going to win that. Because whoever wins is probably going to lose to Drew, so it doesn't even matter. I'm not going to have Drew lose the championship right now. Like, it's hard to see any of them losing the championship right away, because they're both Drew and Punk won it pretty recently. So, like, if they're going to lose it, it'd probably be a Mania. I doubt it's going to be a Royal Rumble or anything leading up to Mania. I can't see either one of them losing it until Mania, if they lose it at all. They might not even lose it at Mania. That was the main event, the Fatal 4-Way for #1 contender. We got Marwin Gonzalez, key contributor to our first championship. Royal Rumble is in 1 week. Next week. I'm thinking of going to a card show that day too, so I wonder what time it's supposed to be for us, because it's in Saudi. So I don't know what's the time difference between, because obviously it's going to be live over there. When it comes to pay-per-views, I hate doing the time delay thing. I usually have to watch it live because everyone keeps spoiling it. Probably have to try to see when it shows here, and then try to watch it then. But that might affect whether or not I can go to the TriStar event on the weekend. I wanted to go. I definitely want to go to see the Astros, which will be on Sunday. That I might be okay with, but Saturday might be a little tough because of the Rumble, and the Oilers players I would like to see are on Saturday, but I'll have to look that up and see when all that's going on. I don't really know. Here we have Luke Gregerson. Luke Gregerson was kind of a closer for us. He ended up being a key bullpen piece, but like you originally started off as a closer, but then we got a better closer later on and moved him just kind of as a regular bullpen rotation arm. He was pretty good. He was pretty solid. These are, of course, like I said, just building up pieces of my championship team collection. My goal was to collect all autographs from each member of the team. We have most of them. This one is going to be a tough one. This one, I bought the card because there's not many cards of either guy. This is like the only card for one of them, at least a Major League card. And there's no autographs that I've seen online. So for now, I bought the card just to see if maybe I can somehow manage to get it signed. But this is a duo rookie card. So Jankowski, I've seen a few autographs online, so I could possibly get his, but the other guy, Ramin Gudwan, he does not have any Major League cards besides this. So this is like his only Major League card. He has some minor league cards, but I don't think any of them are signed. So that one is going to be a little difficult for me to get. I think that's been the biggest hurdle for me in my collection hunt, is that there's a number of players that flamed out. Like, they might have played okay for us, but then that was it. Like, the rest of their career didn't pan out. So some of them don't even have cards made of them, and very few of them have like licensed autograph cards, like ones that were actually done by Panini or Topps or any of the major companies. So It's going to be a little difficult for me to get those. Because some of them aren't even in Major League Baseball farms. Some of them moved on to go play either overseas or South America, and that's probably going to be extremely hard for me to get in contact or try to get any kind of contact info to try to get their autographs. But we'll see. Here we have David Hensley, who had one of the biggest at-bats for us in 2022. If I remember right, there were 2 outs, and he managed to get a walk with 2 outs as a rookie in the World Series. Game 6? And then 2 batters later, he was one of the runs that scored for us. Oh, that's not a card. That's regular mail. This is a card. They didn't put it in a top loader. It's hard for me to tell. When is the storm supposed to come in? It's already started coming. It started off already. We had yesterday it was still in the 60s. This morning it dropped to the 40s, and right now it's down to the 20s. Or no, it's still in the 30s. Tonight, after midnight, is going to start dropping down to the 20s. Here we have one of my favorite players of all time from the Astros, Glenn Davis. I don't wish he would have put this top loader at least, but okay. The autograph with him. He was before the era of autograph cards, so you have to get like hand-signed autographs of him. He never played long enough to be recognized as a big-time player. I'm surprised they don't have him as a fan favorite, because he definitely was a fan favorite for the Astros the brief time he played, but either way, happy to get some cards of him. We never get those, and we get all 4 seasons. You're up in like Seattle, right? Northwest. I think y'all are like above the storm. Well, y'all already get cold up there, just not super cold. Y'all get like normal cold. Like here, we don't normally get cold. That's why it's like such a big deal for us. Cause don't y'all get snow up there, right? The coldest it gets is 10 degrees. That's already colder than us. What are you talking about? You're complaining? Put a top sticker on here. That's random. Get a top sticker. That's actually kind of cool. Here we have the temperamental Framber Valdez. It's more than likely not going to be an Astro next year. But in 2022, he was arguably our best pitcher. Definitely helped lead us that season. We had Verlander back, but Verlander wasn't the same. He's definitely getting up there, so he's no longer as dominant as he used to be. Valdez was definitely our best pitcher that year. Now, our best pitcher is Hunter Brown. At least until he decides to leave. Oh, this guy looks almost just like Framber. It's kind of funny. So this is Francis Martes. It's like a right-handed version of Framber. One of these stupid little soft loaders. I hate the soft loaders, I really do. I just don't think they protect well. Time to move to Florida? Why? So you can deal with hurricanes like half the year? Dokkan's life just got extended by another 5 years. I mean, it was going to anyway, but yeah, more anime. It is time to return. It is time to return. Actually, I'm happy. I'm happy for more anime. It's been kind of boring. Now we finally have more Dragon Ball. It's gonna be a little different, but then again, Toriyama was kind of off and on with the anime series already, so it won't be too bad. But it is sad that he's not around for it. Got Stevie franchise. Nice little autograph card, Steve Francis. There's another Steve Francis card that I'm looking at that I kind of want to get because it's a cool pose of him about the tomahawk. I don't know if he's dunking on somebody or just dunking, but it's pretty sick, and I might try to get it. I don't know if I need another Steve Francis card. If I do, that's the card I'm gonna get. Thank you for your purchase. Enjoy. Ah, we got Rod Laver. So this is a card that I didn't pay very much for because I don't know if it's legit or not. If it is, great, and I probably will have this sent off to get authenticated because I'm curious. It just depends on how much it costs to get authenticated. Most places is between $15 to $30, depending on who it is. I have a feeling this is going to be on the higher end because of who it is. This is Rod Laver. Was a legendary player in the 60s. He won 2 Grand Slams, which is winning all 4 major tournaments in the same year. He did it twice. That is insane. Letters services all the packers now. Just installed it again, started grinding stones after being absent for months. Yeah, I need to do that too. I still have a bunch of easy A's that I haven't done yet. I'm gonna try to get to maybe 600 stones before the anniversary, unless they do another sale. I've been slowly buying some of the sale stones. Oh, I've been waiting on this one. This one's awesome. This is a Tracy McGrady as a Rocket. Got a pretty decent price on this one too, because his Rockets autographs are pretty expensive. Like more expensive than his Raptors or his Magic, which is kind of weird to me. I didn't think his Rockets autographs would cost more, but every time I seem to look for it, they always seem to be the most expensive. So I'm pretty happy to have gotten this one, because my goal is to try to get a bunch of the old players in their Rockets outfits or their Astros or Oilers. Like anybody that played for us, I want them in their Houston outfit, the Houston uniform. That's been kind of hard to do for certain players. Strangely enough, one of the hardest ones for me right now is trying to get James Harden. And he actually played quite a few years for us, so I was surprised. Like his Rockets ones are more expensive than like his current Clippers ones, but that might be because of Regency. But like even the OKC ones, like he has some rookie ones for his OKC that are cheaper. I might still try to get one of those because that'd be cool to have something like that. Here we have Elvin Hayes. Some of y'all might have recalled that I did get an Elvin Hayes earlier, that one was a Washington Bullet version. This one is a Houston Rocket version, because he was a big-time Houston Rockets player. So I needed to get him as a Rocket. I had to correct that wrong. Luckily, it wasn't too expensive either. But yeah, we needed to get him as a Rocket. He's a legendary player in Houston because he played both at the University of Houston and with the Houston Rockets. I'm sure Bullets fans remember him fondly too, but he's a Houston guy. We gotta get him in the Houston. That new game screams MMORPG, does it? I like these bone cards. I think we talked about that before because it gives you the opportunity to get a lot of players that may or may not do well in the majors, but like they contributed. This is one of those players. He contributed to a championship, but he didn't play very long, I don't think. Colin Moran. So tomorrow, be staying in. It's my mom's birthday tomorrow, but I don't think we're gonna do anything. It's gonna be iced over. She's gonna be staying at my sister's place, so that's good. But I don't think I can even make it out there. Probably just have to celebrate it some other time. Meanwhile, I might actually stream Dokkan tomorrow. I haven't streamed Dokkan in forever. Got to get ready for the anniversary, so we might do that tomorrow. I don't think anything else is going on. It's football playoffs, but whatever. Texans lost. I don't care anymore. I don't have any other cards coming in immediately. I don't think any of them are coming in until later in the week. I have the Allure, which is Upper Deck, all like multi-sport. Try to see if we can pull a Jordan. Here we have Dion Diaz. Another brief contributor to one of our championship seasons. So the big card I'm looking for that I think is in here is an Andre Agassi autograph. It's probably the most I paid for a card, and it had to go through multiple forms of authentication. This is not it. This is a bunch of other cards that are really cool. It's in bunches, apparently. Bunch of wrestling cards and some sports cards. Go with pack 1. Do you put the receipts in all of them? That's interesting. Carl Anderson. I already had Luke Gallows, so I needed to get a Carl Anderson to go with him. Demon Finn Balor. Who knows when we'll ever see the Demon again. Kushida. who had a brief stint in NXT, but he's obviously way better known in Japan. Bobby Roode, those goated entrances, had to get him. And then Adam Cole. Got a Himalajuan Beam Team. Not an autograph, but it's a Beam Team. Beam Teams are very cool cards. I think I have most of his Beam Teams now. I don't think I'm missing too many. I think that, yeah, I think I have all the Beam Teams now. Here's part 2. Part 2, we got Ralph Sampson, who was part of the Twin Towers with Olajuwon back in the 80s. Like, if anybody's a fan of Wembenyana, Ralph Sampson was pretty much the blueprint. This was back in the 80s. Got Hideo Itami. At least that's what he was called in WWE. He's better known as Kenta. I might try to see if I can find a Kenta card of him. Got Shinsuke Nakamura. We also got AJ Styles. Both of them had a great match today. Pretty happy to get cards of them. That was a big batch. This seller that I bought these from, I think the name is Calm C. They do a special on eBay where you pay for one card shipping, which is between $3 to $6 depending on who it is, and then every other one that you buy after that, it's $1. So that's why I bought a bunch from them. So it was actually not terrible shipping for like all those cards, but like most of them would be like $1 shipping, which is way better than normal. We got Tony Sip. This was a hand autograph, but that's fine. There's not very many comps for this, not many cards of this. He was another bullpen arm for us. It was cool to get. It's another piece of the collection. Leaves us with 2 more. I'm excited for what is in the box. I have this one box at the bottom. Could be both of them. I picked these up for me and JT. So JT Prime, JT, one of his favorite wrestlers right now is Tiffany Stratton. I like her too. So I found this one guy selling their cards. These are convention cards, but these are pretty popular. Collectors Expo, so they get a bunch of the wrestlers and models, and they have them do these kiss card signatures. So I got Tiffany Stratton. Got 2 of them. I don't know if JT's in here. JT, if you're in here, you can tell me which one you wanted to get, and then I'll take the other one. Because I only meant to get one, but then it didn't say if I won it or not, and it was taking too long, and the other auction was ending. So I was like, I don't know if I won, and I don't want to get stuck out not getting one. So I bid on the other one just in case. And then it ended up I won the other one, so I ended up with 2. But I don't need 2. So that's why I am selling one to him. Because it's like, I don't need 2. I like her and all, but I don't need 2. To see if this is what I think it is. I'm hoping it is, but I don't know. Congratulations on your most recent purchase. We're thrilled to deliver the latest addition to your collection. The item has been inspected by a team of industry experts, so you can display it with total confidence. To view your card's authenticity guarantee details, simply scan the QR code on the back of the sleeve. So this is what they do when you buy a card that's over $200. It goes to eBay, they authenticate it, and then they'll send it to you. And vice versa, if you sell one, you have to send it to eBay for them to go through this process before sending it out. So this is my Andre Agassi signed card. Those sets that I bought before are different from this one. This one was from the royalty set. The royalty set costs way more than the normal set. Void if damaged. So I have to keep this in here, apparently. I don't want to keep it in this though. I get it. But that's if I ever sell it, I guess. Void. I guess I'll keep it in there for now. But yeah, this is from the royalty set. And the royalty set costs like, what was it, like $1,000 for a box? Like when they came out they were only $500, but now that they're, you know, scarce, they're like $1,000 for a box. And when I say box, I say that loosely. A box is like those other ones that I bought before, where it's like just an expensive pack. So you get 3 autographs in that box, and you're just like praying that it's like something good. That's what this card is. This is one of those. So that's cool. That's interesting that it comes in a box like that. I guess I'll hold on to this box. Yeah, I've been waiting on that Agassi. Some styles. Scaly. We actually got a lot of stuff. I don't have room for everything put out here, but all these are going in one touches, as per usual. Except for this X. I gotta think if I wanted to take this off or not. I guess it doesn't matter. Void if damaged? What does that matter? I want to put this in a one-touch. Just put it in a friggin' top loader. It's not even like really super sealed either. Like, it'd be different like a slab, but that's not a slab. That's just a friggin' top loader. That's annoying. I'm gonna take it out of there. Meantime, we got this AEW box. I'm gonna open this up and see If we can actually get an autograph, because last time we did not get an autograph. We didn't even get a relic. We got like a number card that wasn't worth anything. So we're gonna see if we change that and we actually get one here. Not holding my breath. Probably won't. Probably the last time I buy these. Like, I usually don't buy blasters. I usually try to only buy hobby boxes because at least you're guaranteed something. But this one has a pseudo guarantee, which is why I was like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. So this is the second one, and we'll see how it goes. There is one that I have coming in. It's Holiday Baseball from like 2019. That one is guaranteed one relic or one autograph per box. So we'll see how that goes. First off, we got Hikaru Shida. We did not get one of her last time. We got Satnam Singh. Follow that up with Chopped Swerve. Not numbered, are you? This one's numbered. We got Billy Gunn. Truth Magnum. John Silver. We already got a numbered card. I don't know if that's good or bad. Because last time the best, or the technically best card I guess we got was the numbered card. So hopefully that's not it. Mason Madden. Got Eddie Kingston. We got the trios. Shibata, Samoa Joe, and Hook. Prospects. Mercedes Moné, aka Sasha Banks. You're a prospect? Okay. Sure. Max Caster. Mark Quinn. Up and coming rookie Mercedes Moné. Matt Jackson. Got his brother, I think, in the last pack. Here we got Jay Lethal. Ring Heroes. Queen Aminata. Austin Gunn. Timeless Tony Storm. Takeshita. I think with these packs, even though it's not that expensive, it just depends on what you want to do. Like me, since I'm going for autographs, it makes more sense to just buy the autographs. The Queen Aminata. Commander. Energize, Serena Deeb. Vacity, Jack Perry. Chris Jericho. Colton Gunn. Who's excited for the Rumble next week? There's already a lot of rumors as to who might show up. Anthony Agogo. We have the trios of Edge or Copeland and FTR. Blast Furnace. Thunder Rosa. Oh, we got one. We did get an autograph. Chris Statlander. One numbered? It's not numbered, but that's fine. That's cool. Chris Statlander, I believe, is the current women's champ now. Brody King. We got Austin Gunn. Okay. Maybe it's true what they said. You get a relic or an autograph, but I don't know what the relic was then in the last one because I don't. Most of these are similar to what I got in the last box. None of these are numbered, so I don't know which one would be considered a relic or a hit. The trios cards are just a subset. Blast Furnace, maybe this Vivacity, die cut. Energize? I don't think Energize is worth anything though. We got a Copper EX in the last one as well. Ring Heroes. No. Prospects definitely is just whatever. This is the only one that's numbered. Look up these two as well. We got an autograph, so that's cool. Out of a blaster. We'll take that. At least it's somebody I know. It's worse when you get an autograph and it's like somebody you don't know. Like I got that a lot from the tennis, which is why I kind of stopped buying the tennis boxes. It was cool to get the autographs, but like I was getting people I did not know. So it was kind of like, man, I don't know. Like at that point you might as well just buy the autographs that you want. Which is what I ended up doing. Okay, so we got a bunch more one touches in. Strictly for this purpose, we got a lot more stuff in. Let's go ahead and put these new autographs in a bunch of one touches. This new box of one touches I bought is cool because it comes with its own envelope that has not been used yet. So when I'm ready to, I can take off the sticker here and then use it as an actual face cover. So I don't need it right now, obviously, but if like I ever sold a card from here, that's what you would do. So that's pretty cool, because most of the other ones that I've been buying have a hard plastic encasing already. So it's a little annoying taking that off because you can't use that anymore. These others I don't think are worth a whole lot. We'll put them in penny sleeves first. That's what I do with a bunch of the other ones. Like, I don't know how much it's worth. It's probably not worth a whole lot. Maybe the Jack Perry? Because I don't know. We didn't get a die cut in the last one. I'm just really surprised there really wasn't much in the last box. But I'm happy we did get one autograph. So that might boost my my faith in him maybe trying some more later. I've got more one touches to put the rest of the stuff in. Let me show you my suitcases that I bought. Bought a couple of suitcases to throw autographs in. Like what I've been doing is I've been trying to get my Houston autographs separate from everybody else and then put them in their containers. So I have them separated by basketball and baseball, because football we've never won, at least not a championship, so that's not like something high priority to me. T-Mac I should leave in this, but I'm gonna take it out just because. I need to see this card. This is popping. Normally you shouldn't do this kind of thing, but I really want to see the card. This is a really nice looking card. It's an SP. So this is when Upper Deck was still licensed by the NBA, which is a while ago, because they're definitely not anymore. And I really wish they would go back to being... I think these look better than the Topps cards. I mean, it's a sticker auto, which most of these days, everything is a sticker auto. Like even Topps doesn't really do on-card auto. Really nice looking card. Really, really happy I got it. Did put it in there, but yeah. I like having them out of the plastic. Rod Labor. Let's get Stevie franchise in one. So most of the people that I've been buying cards from usually put it in the top loader. Now if it's a super expensive card, then they'll go ahead and put it in, you know, one touch. It's also a sticker auto, but that's fine. I've been using so many one touches. My brother-in-law was giving me shit for that too. He's like, why are you wasting so many one-touches on autographs that are not like big-time autographs? And I was like, because I like autographs. They're really cool, and these are like way better to display, I think, than top loaders. And if I like them, why not? They're not that expensive. Especially not where I've been buying them. Like, I think if you go to a store and buy them, yeah, they're expensive. It's like if you go to a GameStop or something like that, I believe it's $1 a piece. Whereas on Amazon, where I've been getting them, they're more like 50 cents a piece. Well, you buy them in bulk. For me, that's fine because I use a lot of them, so it makes sense. Yeah, as usual, GameStop is a scam. I don't have any more auctions that I'm looking at today. I've done most of my today auctions already. It's mostly I have some offers on the table that I'm waiting to see if they'll accept them or not. A couple of them are close enough to where it doesn't matter. If they accept it, great. If they don't, I'll just buy it. But there's a few that I'm like, I'm really hoping they take the offer, because otherwise I gotta look at auctions. It's a bunch of wrestlers. One of them is for Okada. I don't think that's gonna go through. Okada's too popular. But the other one I think I can get. It's a Shibata. Katsuyori Shibata. He doesn't really wrestle much anymore. For good reason. He had a traumatic injury. It was a miracle he even came back. His cards are surprisingly cheap. There's one for Hiroshi Tanahashi that I'm looking at. He has a lot of hand sign stuff because I know he's super popular. So like he's always been doing a lot of fan signings in Japan. So there's a lot of his cards over there. The problem is, you know, they're not technically authenticated. Even though it's pretty obviously it's his card. It's his signature. So that's the only drawback. He does have one that's... It's not licensed, but it's authenticated by one of the big card companies. That one is the one that I might go for. A little more expensive, but it's like one of those things where it's like, at least it's already authenticated. That's the plus side. The downside to it is it's not a great looking card. Like, he has some really, really nice looking cards in Japan that are hand signed that I might end up going for. I guess it's just a matter of preference at that point. All of that pales to some of the WWE stars, though. Is a little annoying. It's part of the reason why I was buying wrestling card boxes to try to see if I could pull them, because like buying them outright really expensive for some of them. Like Cena actually is not as bad as some of the others. Although it's hard to find like some of his hand sign stuff. The actual sign stuff, the authenticated ones, are surprisingly not as expensive as some of the other contemporaries. Triple H's are way expensive. Randy Orton's are close to the same cost. I've seen his for about 100. Cena's goes for about 150 to 200, depending. Well, I'm trying to get that the retirement set. I have one pre-order for one of his retirement sets, and hoping I get good luck on it. I didn't know about it until way later. Like, apparently, right before the match, like, well, not right before the match. I guess a month before the match, they announced that Topps was doing a retirement set of his, highlighting his career. And so, the big deal with it is that included with the complete set is 5 parallels come with it. So, you know, you have a chance of getting an autograph in there. Then even better is a dual autograph that you can get of one of his iconic rivalries. I think there's like him and The Rock, like him and Randy Orton. I'm guessing there's one of him and Edge. I haven't looked at all of them. I just know that there's a chance of getting an autograph of his in one of those sets. And for originally they were like $100, but then obviously scalpers and everybody scooped in. You can find one on eBay, like the pre-order, for about 150 to 200, which sucks. But I mean, it is what it is. It's a limited set, so only so much you can do. You can maybe see if someone tries to sell them after they get them in. There's no telling what happens with that. Like, I'm taking a chance with this too, but like, I don't think any store is gonna carry it. And if they do carry it, it's gonna be the same thing. Like, the price and all that's still gonna be expensive. This Marlin card is a thick boy. I don't know if he's gonna fit older. Let's see, I do have 2 thick cases left, but they're like super thick. This is not a super thick card. Hoping this fits. Ah, you fit. Nice. Perfect. Like, he was a thick card, but not super thick, so that's why I was worried. I didn't know if it was going to fit or not. Hakeem, we already got you in one, so I might put you off to the side for now. So yeah, but that's not coming till like March. I don't know why it takes so long for it to come out. Maybe it's because it's going to take that long to get the autographs. But I think in the past what they would do is they would just have them do redemption cards normally, right? I'm a little shocked they went that route. It's fine. Means I gotta wait longer for that card to come. Or that pack, that set to come out. What is going on with this? This card is super long? What is going on here? This... Oh. It's not in the thing. I was looking at this trying to see if there was a one touch or a penny sleeve, but it looks like it didn't have one. I almost tried to peel something off. That would have been terrible. Yes. Earlier today, Kurt Angle was supposed to be in town doing signing. I don't know if he did or not. He probably did, because I don't think it was that bad during the hours he was supposed to be here. He was supposed to be here, I think, 11 to 3. I was going to go, but I was worried about the weather, and then I had to go do a podcast. Which I guess, thinking back, if I really wanted to go, I could have postponed the podcast, but it wasn't just me going, so I was like, alright, never mind. I did end up buying a Kurt Angle autograph card, though, online, which would have been cheaper than how much it would have cost me to get one there. And I didn't even have a Kurt Angle card anyway, so it's fine. In 2 weeks, I think, we're supposed to have WrestleFest, or WrestleVerse, or something like that. A card show that also has wrestling in it, and going to be some wrestlers there. The one I'm excited for is Paige. They're also supposed to have Kevin Nash, Booker T, which doesn't surprise me since he lives in Houston. Who else? Cactus Jack. Mick Foley is going to be there. Really want to see Paige. I might try to see Foley. Because Mick Foley is no longer associated with WWE. So who knows when you're going to be able to see him to do things like meet and greets and all that. I think my Agassi out of this thing. Like, it's cool having that authentication, but I mean, I don't care. If I ever sell it, I'm just gonna have to send it to authentication anyway. Like, it's cool that they did it, but that's just, I guess, peace of mind for me buying it. but like I'm not worried about trying to do anything with the card. I think JT said he needed to wait till the end of the month. It's card, which I'm fine with. We keep missing each other at these shows, but he's more into other cards, TCG, whereas I am a sports guy. I guess sports and wrestling. But Tommy is a thick boy. Weird. Not expecting that. I think he'll fit in this. I don't wanted to get an NXT box because a lot of the wrestlers that I liked started off in NXT before they came up. A good chance of getting like their autographs from there. Those boxes are a little bit cheaper, and there's 2 per, like, guaranteed, versus the WWE boxes. Most of those have been, you know, maybe 1 autograph or tough titty. It's like, okay. Well, it would be cool to pull an autograph out of there. It seems way harder. Like the Cactus Jack boxes, I didn't pull any autographs. I bought 4 of those boxes. It said it's not guaranteed any autographs, and they sure as fuck meant it, because I didn't get shit. I did get a couple of really cool numbered cards. One of which I think is actually more expensive than a lot of the autographs out there, but still would have rather gotten an autograph. There was another Shinsuke card that I saw that I was waffling on, and then by the time I finally convinced myself to buy it, someone else bought it. That's happened to me quite a few occasions now. Which I guess in hindsight isn't the worst thing in the world, because, you know, I really shouldn't be spending everything on cards. But then it just makes me want to search for more. This one's another thick boy, Ralph Sampson. Let's see if it'll fit in this. One might not. This one's a big. It's pretty thick. I guess we'll use a 180 point. I didn't want to have to use a super thick one, but I have to order more anyway. A lot of these, you never know what you're getting. Like a lot of times I'll see the card and I can tell it's going to be a thick one. Like the relics, those are always going to be a super thick card. But like some of these other ones I don't know. Like this card I thought could be a thick card based on how it looked. It looks almost like it's double pictured. Like the middle picture could have been like, you know, partly relic. It's hard to tell. Turned out it was not. This one is pretty cool because you get him about to do the phenomenal elbow or forearm, and has him doing his pose. I think it's the best of both worlds with this card. Getting the action and the pose. And the signature. So thick boy. Could wait. Order the medium sized one, but eh. can always change it out later if I have to. Hardest one that I've been trying to find a decent price on has been Griffey. I found some. They're not terribly priced, but I'm trying to find one a little bit more reasonable for me. Like, if I just wanted to buy one flat out, I could buy one for like $250. I kind of don't want to. I'm trying to find one for 150 or lower. 150 I can find, but like if I can find one closer to 100, I'd feel a lot better about myself. I have a feeling I'm probably gonna have to bite the bullet and go for the 150. 150 probably be the best I can do. I also wanted to try to get at least one more Verlander, so I can have one Verlander for each team. I'm cold. I do miss them on NXT. I thought their whole faction was good. NXT. A lot of good matches. Like that era of NXT was really good. NXT right now is okay. Still think the black and gold era was better. Now it's going through another phase because basically called up a lot of their top guys now. Rick Williams had a pretty good match. He was pretty good in the Fatal 4-Way. I think he's come a long way. Because like last year, I know it was rumored he was about to get called up, but he didn't look quite ready for it. Now he definitely looks polished. Like he definitely fits. He fits in with WWE style. Good. I think when they threw the TNA title on him and they had those kind of feuds, that really helped him out. Speaking of that, Oba, he should be coming on soon. I'm surprised they haven't had him come on the show yet as a regular. Like he came on for that one match. But he's all but signed to the show. Like he's basically assigned to the show. They haven't had him up here yet. They had Javon Evans on like every show. I think now he got hurt. But I think it was partly because they wore the man out. That dude is on like every fucking WWE show. But hopefully it's nothing too major. It looked like his arm, something with his arm, maybe his shoulder. Hopefully it's something where he just needs rest and not surgery. Kushida's card is pretty cool because he's always had that gimmick. I was pretty happy that they let him keep the gimmick and his name. So that was the one thing I didn't like about when Kenta was in NXT. They made him change his name, and I'm like, bro, this dude is like superstar by this other name. Like Asuka, okay. Sure, okay, change your name, fine, whatever. But most of the others, they've let them keep their names. Well, Io didn't. Io slightly changed her name. Irie, they added Sane. That was weird, but whatever. I've gotten used to it. Asuka had to change her name. Shinsuke did not, but Shinsuke was like big time superstar when he joined. Kushida, I was really surprised they let him keep his name. I remember watching his matches in New Japan. This one I had to get so I could complete the tag team. You're gonna have Gallows, you gotta have Anderson. You gotta have Bullet Club. So we also got AJ. But AJ I was gonna get regardless. Oh wait, I'm not gonna get an AJ. Especially seeing as how much some of these cards have been going up. You know, it's really weird that his cards are actually really cheap compared to the other legends of his time. Like compared to like Cena or Randy or those guys, he is way cheaper. It's probably because he wasn't in WWE, which is kind of dumb. But I'm not going to complain because it's cheaper for me to buy. Fuck it. That's good for me. Owen Hayes is a thick boy. He's a super thick boy, so he's gonna have to take my other case. And out of thick cases, I'm gonna have to order some more. Hopefully, else needs it. I have. Well, this is a big pile of cards, so this should knock off a bunch of my backlog. I don't think I ordered enough to take over that backlog because I was sitting at like 100 packages waiting, then it dropped down to 80, then it went back to above 100. I think after this it'll drop back down to 80 something, but then I bought some today. I'm just gonna go back up probably to 90. Could be slowing down. I don't think there's too many others that I'm looking for. Like Astros, I'm pretty much done. Like maybe if I find some cheap 80s Astros, maybe, but those are going to be hand signed, so maybe not. There's an AJ Hinch auto, like actual authorized auto, but everybody wants stupid prices for it, so I don't know. Probably keep a lookout for it, see if I can find a better price, but most people have been wanting like $100 for one, and the other one wanted 50. And I tried to talk him down, and he shot down everything. I'm like, bro, you're not willing to work with me on this, then hold on to that card, man. I don't know anybody that wants to spend 50 bucks on a manager card. And it's not like a superstar manager either. Which, there's not really any right now. Like, Dave Roberts, maybe. But even him, man, I wouldn't be spending that much for his autograph. Alright, so we're going to crack this open against probably most people's better wishes. He's slightly thick. Actually, I might have to wait, because I think he might be too thick. Looking at it now. Yeah, I'm going to have to get a thick case for the Agassi. Labor, though, should be able to fit. Put Labor in. He'll be the last one we throw in. One touch. I don't know if I'm putting the Beam team in one. One thing that sucks is the Rod, his first name looks like it got slightly marked off, or it just didn't, the pin didn't completely grab it. Fuck it, we'll throw Beam Team in one. Beam Team at least deserves to be in one. And I'll reuse the top loaders. I usually reuse the top loaders for other cards that may or may not deserve to be in one, but like I like to have them at least somewhat protected. Team Team, I have a different case of throwing the other one touches in. Autographs I try to keep separate. So Olajuwon, this one we already have in a one touch. This one we need to get signed, so that's not something that goes in one yet. Eventually it'll go to one touch, but not until I get it signed. I have HQ cards that are like that, where I just have them sitting, waiting until I get a chance to figure out how to get them signed. I don't know when or how I'm going to do that, but that is the plan. See if I got space up here. Let's see. Space for- Two suitcases, one for Astros, one for Rockets. And then I have two smaller cases. One of them is for everyone else, and one is for wrestling. Not sure which one this one is. What is the other one? What's the other one? Fall out. Yeah, this way. Let's see. Let's see. I bought this suitcase mainly because I like the individual pouches it has on one side, and then the rest of them go over here. So that's what I've been doing. So Astros that are part of the World Series teams, I've put on this side, especially if I only have one card for them. Everybody else, I'm putting over here, like Glenn Davis goes there. Now, granted, this is not enough for everybody, but for now, we'll just throw them in. We'll figure it out later how I'm supposed to throw everybody else in. Because this is not everybody. There's still quite a few that I don't have in here. That's my Astros one. Still got a little bit more space for more of them. Supposed to be one eventually. Seems like it keeps signed. With these, I might end up throwing in top loaders. It's really cool. Like getting rookie card Davis Mills to me is hilarious, but top loaders is fun. Haven can go here. And we're gonna get one. These are pockets. It's my Astros one. Off to the side here. Wrestling, tennis, rockets, wrestling, 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 wrestling. This one that I put in a big boy. I don't want to take that out and put the Agassi in. With Elvin. It was Elvin that was in him. Actually, it's both these guys. It's Elvin and Samson. Oh. Let's take Elvin out. We have an Elvin already, so I'll leave him in one touch for now. Not one touch, a top loader for now. Probably that one. Hate to do this to you. I really want to put Agassi on. This was weird. You Scotch tape, guys. Scotch tape is like the worst because it's like it doesn't really hold and it's super flimsy. Looks terrible. I think it'll be on there. I mean, it's temporary anyway. I hate Scotch tape for use like this because it's kind of like it's like when you use shitty toilet paper. This shit is never coming off clean. That's my experience with this shit. Okay, so that can actually still go in a. So for eBay purposes, look, comes with a seal. Guess I'll hold on to that seal, but I want to take this off. I guess if I wanted to, I could throw it back in there, but at this point, it's probably pointless. Actually, you know, I could probably put Elvin in this. This would at least look better. It fits. I don't know if he fits. This one's thick, but I don't think it's as thick as Elvin is it? Actually, it's close. Maybe it will. anyway. This is a crazy card, actually. What's nice about it, too, is that this is not a sticker autograph. This is actual on-the-card autograph. That's what I really like about it. Most of the cards, they sign a sticker or a sheet of stickers, and then they just paste those on the card, which is efficient. It's just not cool to me. People have been doing some cool shit with it, though. I don't know if you've ever seen what some people do with that. They'll purposely buy autograph cards that are stickers, and they'll take the sticker off the card and then throw that on another card that they like. Not to really resell, but like for their own personal collection, because it looks pretty cool. Like, they've been doing that with Jordan cards, which I think is really cool. I don't know what the value would be set at that. I mean, at that point, you're paying for the value of the autograph and the card separately. Although, you would argue that maybe they ruined the card by doing that, because it's not the original card anymore. So then, you'd just be paying for the autograph. Even still, Jordan's autograph is worth a lot of money. So, take that as you will. Some people will still do that just because it looks cool that way, which I admit it does. Like, taking a autograph of Jordan and throwing it on his rookie card looks really sick. So we have 3 more Rockets to throw in the case, so we'll go ahead and take out the case and show you what we got. Not as many. Then again, basketball players, there's not as many, so that's not surprising. So Elvin Hayes, Ralph Sampson. These guys were not champions, so they don't go, unfortunately. However, T-Mac, unfortunately, didn't win a championship either. We'll go there. I did finally win a Harden. Unfortunately, it was kind of sketchy to me how the auction went, but I'm probably going to let it go and just buy it anyway. What had happened was, I put in my max bid, and then all of a sudden, the max bid skyrocketed to hit my max bid, which was extremely odd. Normally, I see an auction, it'll go by increments. Like, at the time, I had set my max pretty high to where it was where I would have been acceptable of it, right? Like, it was my acceptable high regardless. The problem I had was that 2 seconds before it ended, it was sitting at 84. Or, like way below what I was thinking it was going to be. And then the last second, it jumped up to my max, which I think is fishy. Like, the guy that lost right below me bid exactly right below my max bid. I find that extremely odd for someone to do. Like the guy had no bids. That was his only bid that auction, and it happened to be 50 cents below my max bid. So like it makes me wonder, what if I had bid $100 instead of, the 130 that I bid? Like I was planning for, thinking maybe someone bids a little bit higher. Like when I bid, the max was like in the 60s, like 66. I was thinking it was going to go about 80 or 90. I didn't think it was going to jump double the price. I just put double the price just in case, because I was still comfortable with it, but like nothing indicated that it would go that high. So that's why, to me, it felt fishy that somehow, all of a sudden, at the last second, it happened to be right at my high bid. Obviously, I can't prove anything, so I'll probably just let it go and just buy it. Fuck it. It's a decent price for it. The only problem is also it's coming from fucking China. But I have something else coming from China that has not come in, so I don't know how long it's gonna take for that. The one from Singapore came decently fast, not super fast, but decently. So I was happy about that. There's that Larry Robinson I was talking about before. I gotta try to track him down. I think we said he's in LA somewhere, so I gotta try to see if I can get in contact with him and send this card out to get it signed. The other player, Tim Bro, I believe lives in Houston, so he'd be way easier to get a hold of. That's those. Let's see which one is my wrestling. Oh yeah, speaking of Dokkan, I didn't really have to open this up and clear it out for just signatures, because we're starting to get a lot of signatures now. These are a bunch of the Cactus Jack cards that I might be selling. So we got a bunch of refractors, because we didn't get any signatures out of all of them, but we did get a lot of refractors. Zarya, rookie card refractor, Travis Scott, white refractor, and then we got some numbered cards. The Bailey actually I think is decent. The first Bailey. This one, not so much. And then this Cactus Jack, I couldn't find any comps for it, so I don't know how much this is worth. I'm thinking about taking it to the show to have him sign it, though. I think that'd be kind of sick. So we might do that. I have a hand-signed Liv Morgan card coming in. It's going to be pretty cool when that comes in. I think I've shown these autographs already before, but I don't know. I've seen it. These are more refractors, and then the autographs. Those off to the side for now, because we need to put the autographs in here. Autographs we have in here right now. Carlito. This one's a personal favorite that I got recently, was Mina Shirakawa. Recently added to AEW, but I don't think she has an autograph card yet with them. Corey Wilson. Yo Sky. I'm working on getting a Kyrie to go with them because I have Asuka as well. Actually, we got 2 Asukas. Got the man, Becky. This is the Shayna that we pulled. So we actually pulled 2 wrestling autographs. That's cool. Separate the men's division from the women's. Well, the Tiffany Stratton's I gotta put off to the side because I gotta find out which one JT wants. I think we got at least one more, right? Yeah, we got Statlander. Statlander we pulled earlier. Well, so this is the Rick Rude we pulled. Or not pulled, we bought. Here's the Kushida. I actually want to take a picture of the Kushida for Alex, because Alex is another New Japan guy, or he likes the New Japan guys. Here's our Finn Balor. There's a card of him in the full demon outfit that I kind of want to get. Done. Okay, here we go. So we got Gallows. This is the Gallows that we bought from the Conroe show. Now I can pair him up with the Anderson we just got. So you got Anderson and Gallo. We can pair them up with AJ. Actually, I need to take a picture of AJ. Yeah. Tommy. Shinsuke. Adam Cole. Kevin Owens. I do need to get a Sami Zayn to go with KO. Oh, these are some of the other women. They were in here. For now, let's see. Samoa Joe. The one that has 574 on. Oh, I don't know. I took off the top loaders already. Alright, so I'm going to show them. Is it this one? Or is it this one? 1 or 2? That one? The first one? So is it this one? I'm going to hold it up here until you say yes or no. Yes? Okay. So we'll put that off to the side for you, because I still have the other Tiffany Stratton card for you, so I'm keeping this one then. I'm perfectly happy about this one's nice too. They're both nice. The chat's really delayed? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. We're almost done anyway. Candice LeRae. Bianca Belair. Really, I think the main one I'm missing now is Rhea, but I don't know how I'm gonna get Rhea. Ida. Longer than normal? Really? That's weird. Bailey. Stacy Keebler. I was really happy to get Stacy. And we got a Trish coming. That's gonna be awesome. Waiting for Trish to come in. Take a picture of these and then we'll throw them in. I need to start taking pictures of this Cody to try to sell. I don't know if I want to sell all these other ones. I know I should, but like, I don't know how much they're going to be. I don't think they're going to be a lot. Like, that's my main thing, is like, I could sell these on eBay, but like, I've heard horror stories about that. Like, my brother was telling me about that. Like, a lot of times, you're going to have to deal with people that are trying to scam the cards from you and not pay for them or try to get their money back. And it's like, ugh. I don't want to deal with all that shit. Luckily, if it's an expensive card that sells, I don't have to deal with that. That just gets sent to eBay authentication, like that Agassi card, and then they deal with it. So the smaller cards I might not sell on there, but maybe the bigger cards I will. Like this Cody. This Cody, we said last time, it's a 1 out of 5 refractor. This is exactly number 1 of 5. And there's no comps for it. Like, nobody sold this card. So as far as I know, I'm the only one that has one. At least one for sale. So I don't know how much that's going to be. I'm probably just going to throw it on auction on eBay for a high-ass price and see what people are willing to pay for it. I don't think I'm going to get the price that I set it at, but that's not the point. The point for me is to try to see what people are willing to pay for it and then go from there. But anyway, that's going to be it for tonight. Thanks everybody for joining me. I don't know if I'm going to be on tomorrow. If I do stream tomorrow, we'll actually do Dokkan Battle. I need to do some Dokkan Battle. We need to start grinding some stones for the anniversary. Let me see if anybody else is streaming. Send y'all to. I think Go Factor might be on. He is on, and he's streaming. The hell is that game? Heard of that game? Let me see. My raid button. Oh, that. I guess next time people tell me if this is delayed. No one told me until you told me just now. Hopefully it won't be as bad. I might just reboot my computer.